got creative today and named Thursday's edition of the Freaks Throwback Thursday, Freak Nation. Woo, boy. Do you think this is going to catch on social media, that hashtag Throwback Thursday, Crasher?
God, I hope.
Yeah, 20 minutes, no, not 20 minutes, 15 good freaking minutes of Throwback Thursday conversation. But before we get into that, Richie, you were sharing a story about your costume. By the way, who in the hell at your age shops for costumes in the middle of freaking September, bro?
It takes a while, okay? If you're a serious member of the cosplay community, like I have become over the last several weeks in preparation for our gigantic Halloween plans that my friend group and I have come up with, you gotta shop ahead of time. So I bought my costume back in early August. I had it tailored specifically so it would fit me. And the costume I went with is, if you've seen the movie Black Widow, Freak Nation, there's a character called Red Guardian, played by David Harbour from Stranger Things fame. And that's the character I'm dressing up as this year. And it's gonna match one of my friends, Jordan. She's going as Yelena from the movie, so I'm like,
of course she is, right?
Elena, right?
So I was like, all right, cool. Well, we can match. I'll be Red Guardian, you can be Yelena. It'd be great. But here's the thing: got my costume in, everything fits perfectly fine. I literally tried my jacket on the other day when I opened the package. I was like, oh crap, this doesn't fit. I can't get this thing over my shoulders. Did they make it too small? Or did I just get bigger in the interim between the time I sent in the details and when I got it?
It's a possibility.
And I kept trying to get this thing on. I finally got it like to fit with the zipper in the front, okay? And then I realized, I was like, wait a minute, this is way too tight. Something's up here. So I go back on the website, I look at the pictures to see if I'm doing anything wrong. And then I realize, oh, shoot, I had the frickin' thing on backwards.
This is something that you prepped for since August. You had it tailor-made.
Yes.
When you have something tailor-made, you try it on in front of the tailor person that's cutting it up.
Kenny, no, this is COVID times. Internet tailors, online tailors.
I had
right?
to do all the measuring myself.
Yes,
it was
yes,
great.
Yes.
I've shown up at my tailor for the last 3 months getting some things altered. Just wear a goddamn mask, will you? Jesus, Richie.
I've never been so embarrassed in my life. I had to send out multiple texts today. And I was like, well, don't make fun of me, but I did this. I was like, I felt bad about it. I'm such an idiot.
And cosplay is short for costume play, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay. And that's still going on today. That's like snakes and ladders and alligators and sticks, or what is it?
Snakes and ladders, shoots and ladders.
Shoots and what is it? What did the kids play back in the 90s?
Diamondbacks and black cats under ladders.
Nah, snakes and ladders. What the hell did you? Anyway, okay, Richie, we get it. Enough of your happy ass failure when it comes to your costume. And again, a freaking 30-year-old planning in August his October outfit, October 31st for Halloween.
Yeah.
I think that's a little weird.
To each their own, Kenny.
I thought I got my daughter's almost 8 years old, and I got her outfit from The Descendants. Who's she playing, by the way, Crasher?
Yeah. Oh, Evie.
Evie. From The Descendants. I got that what I thought was a little early, and that's about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, Richie. Here you are, a grown-ass man. That's why we call the freaks.
Hey, you got to go big or go home for Halloween anymore, okay? So that's what I did this year.
Would agree with that. 100%.
Well, as we move forward with this new extravaganza with the freaks on Twitch, we'll come up with plenty of Halloween themes as we move forward. But it is something
we should also dress in costume. I'm just saying.
I agree.
I will put my costume on the correct way for that.
Nice.
Why?
Oh, good point.
And I didn't know that Michael Jackson was still hip, because that is a Michael Jackson jacket.
It does look like it.
Hang on. Stand by. Hang on. It does look like it, doesn't it? It looks straight out of Thriller, doesn't it?
Yeah. Isn't it incredible? The 6 viewers that we have are going, why are we even bothering 5 minutes into the 15 minutes?
Do the Thriller dance.
Freaks?
Yeah, I'm going to come over and teach you the Thriller dance. I used to love that dance. And yeah, I want you to put that on and do the dance for one of our Twitches in October.
Deal.
Yes.
Deal.
All right, we got about 11 minutes before we got to get the hell out of here for 15 good freaking minutes.
Oh, right.
It is a Throwback Thursday. Richard C. Suave, your Throwback Thursday choice for today would be, I'm sure it's centered around Arrow. Arrow debuted today, 9 years ago on this date. Yeah.
No,
Or
it did.
Taylor Swift, maybe?
No, it's nothing to do with that. I actually tweeted this out on the Kitty and Crash earlier today. So if you guys were following along, you know this. Now this is a little bit before my time, but I'm still going to shout it out because I understand how influential it was. I saw this from Rex Chapman earlier today, and it's 42 years ago today. The Sugarhill Gang released "Rapper's Delight" on this day back in 1979.
Richie,
how many times did you get down in the disco to Sugarhill Gang there, Ken?
I didn't.
That's what I want. That's what I want to know.
Kenny, the Judas Priest fan.
And that's one of those songs that can just go on and on and depending on who you're dancing in the disco days, Richie. Which, by the way, I wasn't that damn old. All right, I was old enough to sneak into clubs. You wanted that song to come on depending on who you had asked to dance or to dance with you. If you hear that song come on and a lovely woman walks up to you and asks you to dance, you go, I don't want to spend any time with you on the happy dance floor. You would claim either no hearing or I don't like that song or I'm into metal. You would get the hell out of it pretty quick. That's amazing.
That's how you became a metalhead, is getting out of dancing with chicks that you might not have been interested in.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
No, I wasn't really it. So that, even the fact that you weren't alive, Richie, but the fact that you know that song, you cosplay individual, the fact that you know that song is pretty badass, and you actually give a damn about it. And it's sad we can't play it on Twitch or any other social media platforms because we don't have copyrights. But trust me, you hear the first 3 or 4 notes, you know exactly what the song is. Richie, can you hum it for us?
No, because I don't want to get us in trouble.
Hip hop, hibba dabba hip hop, bum bum da shoom bop bop.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. That's
I don't think we're going to get pinched for that one. Right? Okay, and on that note, Richie, I'm going to go with a music throwback.
Whoa.
And on this day in 1925, B.B. King was born. So a throwback Thursday to 1925, B.B. King,
that's big,
who was born, has influenced numerous artists. Current artists, I have no idea. But if you want to go from ZZ Top to U2 to Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix, I could go on and on and on. And I was thinking about this, again, I've seen more concerts than most individuals see of their spouse. And
of days with their spouse.
Right. Crasher knows that. And there are many individuals, artists, bands that I've not seen. Given the fact that I've been in the music business since the mid-'80s, it has afforded me many concerts, many free concerts, a lot of free music, free introductions. I say free introductions where you don't have to pay for them nowadays. You got to pay to meet artists today. These VIP packages drive you. Anyway, B.B. King is playing in this corner music hall that probably sat 200 people. I'm going to show you what my look was, how close I was to BB. That's how close I was. He had Lucille in his lap right in front of me. And the downside of this, in 85 or whenever, 86, it's cool that you're seeing a legend, but I didn't understand it at 22, 23. I didn't understand who I was seeing with BB King. I was more concerned about the trim over here, the free beer coming. It's like, shut up, Kenny. You're one of your favorite guitarists of all time is influenced by the legend BB King, just sitting right up there. But I was more concerned about the beer and the women. I was entertained, but the fact that BB King was there in front of me and I didn't enjoy it like I would today, like a civil individual, didn't have the loins of a 20-something. BB King, my Throwback Thursday, born in 1925 on this day. Sorry, I went off on a tirade. Was that tirade? No, I was just pontificating. Tangent. Crasher, what about you for a Throwback Thursday?
Okay, so maybe I misinterpreted this. I'm doing sports. I thought we were supposed to talk about sports.
It's okay. We can throw back any way we want to. Remember, this isn't just a sports show anymore, Crasher.
Okay. So I was 11 months old when this happened. So clearly I don't remember it. But O.J. Simpson set the NFL record on this day in 1973. Most yards rushed in a game. Do you know what it was?
Do I know where it was?
No. Not where it was. Do you know what the number of yards were in this single game?
And this was
And it was a
1970 what?
1973. It was a 31-13 win over the Patriots.
And it was the most yards at the time. I will say, I'll go around number of 200.
192.
No and no. Kenny wins. Neither one of you went over. It was 250 yards in 1973. Now, bigger question, do you know what the most yards record is to date?
Rushing?
Yes, rushing in one game.
Adrian Peterson, I feel
Yes, that part is right. Yes.
like? 285, somewhere around there.
Kenny.
I'm going to go 275.
Richie wins. Neither one of you went over. 296 yards.
Yeah, close.
November 4th, 2007, which I'm actually shocked that. No, I'm not shocked with the game becoming such a passing league now. No, yeah, it hasn't been broken since '07.
You know, I was having a good time for the first 12, 13 minutes of this.
And then I brought us down with sports. I'm sorry.
No,
You brought up Adrian Peterson.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
of course, of course.
Again, let's.
All right, hold on. We could do another NFL record on this day. Patrick Mahomes, just 3-4 years ago, set the record for most touchdown passes
I don't
in
hear
just
anything
the
you're
first
saying.
2 games.
I don't hear anything you're saying.
Oh, because your Cowboys didn't
Yeah, if you
take
bring
Patrick Mahomes. Got it.
No, Crasher.
Because
You've known me long enough to know that I am not a fan of Adrian Peterson, and it doesn't.
Oh, so you're still clouded by AP. Fine. And that's your choice. If you want to just have that negativity go over you, Adrian Peterson for me goes in one ear, out the other. Boom, I'm on with my day.
You're right. You're a grown-ass woman. I'm a grown-ass man. And I just can't put that behind me. Given the fact what he did to a child, and I don't want to bring it down too much, and I don't want to get into the details of that, but just look it up. Adrian Peterson. No, not the fact
Look
that
it up.
he was a kick-ass running back with my hated Oklahoma Sooners. I say my hated. I hate the freaking Sooners, Freak Nation.
Wow, you are just negative Nelly all day today.
Well,
Stop.
Crasher, you just don't bring up Adrian Peterson, okay? Don't bring him up. I mean, you brought up a freaking axe murder and O.J. Simpson.
Right.
Now you bring up
You're right.
Adrian Peterson.
Maybe my choice of
Jeez.
content was just way off for today. So sorry to spoil your day and make everything so bad and negative. Move on.
Maybe, Suave, how about this? A celebrity death match between Adrian Peterson and O.J. Simpson.
Okay, we can do that.
Oh my God.
Right?
Please bring that show back. That was so good. I would watch that.
So we got throwbacks with Crasher and O.J. Simpson. All right. Mine with B.B. King, 1925 on this day. The legend was born, and the influence that he's had on music is incredible. I wonder. No, I don't want to wonder because we don't have enough time. And Richard C. Suave, his throwback is to Arrow debuted on this day 6 years ago.
Actually, to be honest, I think you're pretty damn close because I think it debuted around this time in 2012. But I don't.
It is September. This is the month of television show debuts, typically.
Right.
Yeah, so there's a lot this month.
Real quick, in the 30 seconds we have left, speaking of B.B. King, there's a great documentary on Hulu. It was directed by one of the members of the Roots, and B.B. King is a featured member of this particular documentary. It's called Summer of Soul, and it's about a music festival that took place in Harlem the same summer as Woodstock back in 1968, 69, and it's incredible. And B.B. King is one of the featured artists that participated in this summer of music back then. It's really great. I'd recommend going to watch it.
We got about 1:15 before we need to get the hell out of here. Maybe that's what we do, is we find one day to where what we could recommend of Netflix reviews, find video reviews, because holy smokes, The Nick, which hasn't been on in a year on HBO Max, Crash and I are fans of that. Suave just turned me on to something. The
Morning show's coming back soon.
Morning show, Goliath is badass. Richie, have you seen Goliath yet?
No, I'm too busy watching Ted Lasso.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's not get into that because Kenny is not a fan of season 2. Stop it.
Stop!
Stop it.
No! Can we do this next week? Because you're so wrong. You are
Yeah,
so
yeah.
wrong.
Jump the shark.
Yep.
Oh my God, you're so wrong.
Yep, jump the shark. The novelty's worn off.
Oh my God.
And I was the biggest Ted Lasso fan
He
after
was.
season 1.
He was.
It's just, man. Ted Lasso second season.
I knew we thought
O.J.
Crash
Simpson.
brought the mood down. For goodness sake, Kenny, you're out here crushing Ted Lasso, the most popular show on television for a reason. And it's like, no, it sucks. Give me a break.
Kenny needs either a
Curmudgeon.
beer or a kiss or I don't know
Seriously.
what you need, Kenny.
See ya.